Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I've uploaded anything, but today I'm gonna try something new and do like a little tiny lock update because it's been so long. But today I'm gonna try to do flexi rods because I guess we start with the update. So basically, my hair is blonde. It's been blonde since I started my locks, and like it's dry, and I knew it would be. I've been blonde a long time, even before I had locks. Bleach dries your hair. Everyone knows that. And like, I mean, my locks are still there. They're doing fine. Like, my hair still grows. Like, everything's fine. I'm not worried about it. But I don't want to like have to be retwisting so often. One, because it's just really annoying and takes a long time, and also because I don't know, like I pretty much wash my hair like every week or every other week. I've been doing that since I got my locks, but it's like it just takes so much. Like it just every week, like it takes me like 2 hours, and then I have to sit under the dryer after that, and it's just like I don't have time for it anymore. And another thing is my scalp is so dry. Like it gets worse in the wintertime, and this has been happening since I got like I didn't have this problem before I got locks. And like I never had to oil my scalp before I had locks, obviously. Like I just never had this issue before. But like now, so ever since I got them, my scalp is just like huge flakes of dry skin. Like I just got like a very thorough wash from my grandmother. She's a hairstylist. A very thorough wash because like I just didn't feel like putting in the effort that needs to be put in to get those flakes out. Like it's so much, and so that causes me to have to wash my hair a lot. It's really annoying. Um, so I just want to try something that I'll be able to take a break. I need to look at the camera, not at the viewfinder. I want to do something to help me be able to take a break between retwists, like, because I just don't want to keep doing that. But anyway, like, as you can see, it's growing, it's there, like, it's surviving, but I'm also, I just, no one's ever going to get me to be anti blonde hair. Like, it works for me. I feel super cute with it. But the bleaching, like, to get my hair even, it just takes so much because my hair is super dark and my hair is very kinky. So it's like, I don't want to make them thin. I don't want to make them fall out. So when I get it bleached and it like doesn't, the color doesn't go all the way through. I don't like to force it. Like, so my mom bleaches my hair and she's not a loctician by any means. She's not really a natural hairstylist at all. She does cuts and color, relaxer, pixie cut type stuff. Um, but I make her color my locks because I'm not gonna do it. But it takes so much product, and this weird thing happens where, like, so she'll do my roots, right? But she'll put toner over the whole thing. But what happens is my roots, whenever I get a wash, whenever I get my hair colored, usually I had a retwist. Like, so my roots are kind of twisted up. Like, not fresh retwist, but they're still gonna twist it up. And then, um, so like she goes through and tries to untwist them a little bit, but you can only untwist them so much without actually like just washing, putting water on it. So what happens is like she'll start coloring it, and then like after by the time it's time to get the bleach out, it's like um it just reveals that like there's these spots that she couldn't really turn. So like that's why the part, but like my new growth after my black hair, it's like kind of golden because it's like that part was twisted up and probably had the most product on it, so it wouldn't turn like blonde like the rest of it. So it's just kind of left in this honey tone, which is fine. Like it's not ugly, it doesn't bother me. But then it also happens at the ends, which is why all my ends are like kind of golden because my ends are not all locked up because it's a whole thing. I had extensions, and the way my extensions were put in, like the ends were braided up. So after I took out my extensions, I unbraided the ends. Cause it's like let me see. So like I'm trying to have an example. This one. So the very tip is blonde, but this part right here is not. It's like honey. And I think it's because like one of the times I bleached it, after like the first lift, some of it unravels. So then it's like this part, it unraveled. So now you can see like all this golden, I don't know. Bottom line, it's super hard for me to get even blonde. I see other people with even blondes, with even brighter blondes than me, like platinum blondes with their locks, but I'm just not brave enough to like put my hair through that much. And I also think the kinkier your hair is, the harder you have to process the hair to get it to blonde. I'm not an expert or a professional, but I've gotten my hair bleached hundreds of times. So that is, from my experience, that's how it seems. Cause like, the areas where I have the softer like, cause I mean, a lot of us have different textures around their head. So like where I have my softer, looser texture, it bleaches like super easy. It lives simply super easy, like around my edges, and the back is where I have my loosest hair. And then like the kinkier parts, like around here where you see all this golden, it's like they're so hard to lift. So I think I'm not gonna like commit to not being blonde anymore because that's just would be crazy, but I'm gonna try something else. Like I think I'm gonna go for like a light brown amber type thing this summer, maybe like for my birthday in May, and see how that goes because the blonde's just like too much to maintain. But I do like having like freshly done roots. Like other people say, like, oh, I like the dark roots because it adds definition. That's cool, but it makes it having dark roots like makes it look crazy when you don't have a retwist. And I want to be able to not have a retwist all the time, but I really like don't feel comfortable walking around like this. Like this doesn't work for me at all, like by any means. Like I can't. People get mad when I say that. People get mad when some people feel like retwists are necessary. Like they just feel like it's natural, but like I don't like how it looks. Like I'm not gonna pretend like this is okay with me. But I think it's cute when like the locks are longer and when they're all the same color. Then like the no retwist thing works. Cause also when they're longer, there's more weight, so it's not sitting up like this. Like I'm never gonna be okay with that. I can't put on makeup and be cute and wear a cute outfit and then have this going on. Have a little afro with little spaghettis hanging on. Like, but I'm not. We're gonna try Flexi rods today. I'm just, don't hate me, but I'm just gonna talk about the products I'm using as I go because if I try to list them all right now, I'm gonna forget something, and I'll put them down there. So first things first, my hair is still damp from my wash, but I have a spray bottle to make sure it stays damp. And I bought 3 packs of Flexi rods. So I got 2. These are kind of big. I don't know if it says the size. 11/16 is the gray one. And then the orange is 5/8. Do what you want with that information. But if my calculations are correct, which I have not made any calculations, but 12, what was that, 36? So this is 36 Flexi rods, right? I have like 90 to 100 locks. I say a different number every video, I swear. Like I've changed the number so many times that I really don't know what it is, but it is between 90 and 100. Or like between 90 and 102. I really don't know. Like every time I try to count them, I lose count. So I think I used to know, but I don't know anymore. So if I put 3 locks per Flexi rod, I think that should turn out okay. Like we're gonna see. Like it'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it. And I'm just gonna moisturize as I go to make sure that each section gets like maximum moisturization, and rather than trying to moisturize all at once. If that may, and we're gonna start from the back, of course. I'm just gonna be grabbing little sections and just kind of winging it because I never did this before, but I also don't want to overcomplicate the process. But basically, so we're starting off damp, and we are gonna moisturize this. So which oil am I gonna use? I just had it. Okay, I got this. It's from Little Herbs Co. 24K Golden Rose Infused Extreme Hair Growth Oil. It's oil. Like, I paid a lot of money for it. I don't see a difference between it and any other oil, but I also don't use it consistently because I use a bunch of different oils, and like I don't even know how I decide which one I'm gonna use at what time. Like, it's just, this was like, I think with shipping, I paid like $60 for this, and it went away. Like, I stopped using it because it started going away really fast, and I just stopped using it because I just didn't feel good about the fact that I paid $60 for this little bottle. I think that's with shipping and everything. I don't think that's the real price, but it was not cheap. And it's oil. it's like, we don't use it today. But I would say use whatever oil or whatever moisturizing agent you feel comfortable with. Like, it doesn't have to be oil, obviously. I think I'm gonna use foam too. The oil is just to moisturize my locks because that's what you would do anyway after a wash. So I got a spray bottle, and they're damp, but I'm just gonna kind of reinforce that dampness a little bit. I have some foam. I use Nairobi. I've always used it because that's what my mom's used, and she a professional, so I trust her judgment. She used other stuff too, but this is what she always used on my hair. So in the back, like my mom, when I told her I was gonna do this, because again, she's a hairstylist, but she doesn't do locks. She was like, well, what are you gonna do about the parts? Isn't it still gonna be like frizzy because you're not doing nothing with the roots? I'm not gonna worry about the roots until I get to the front, because I really don't care how it looks in the back. Like, that's not important to me. But I think I'm gonna do middle part. And I'm concerned about that because my hair is really not that long, so I feel like it's gonna be drawn up like this, but we'll see. Once I get to the part in the front, I'll worry about the roots. I'll let you know how I plan on trying to remedy that. I got 2 different size Flexi rods just because I'm indecisive. And I thought it'll be cute to like have different size. But these are way off. Now that I think like this is so much smaller, so I don't know. So okay. I hope y'all can see that. But I laid them all flat and just kind of rolled them up. Now, I did the back row like that because that was the easiest I could do it. But the rest, I'm going to do like long waves so that I don't look like somebody's grandma when I'm done. Like, I don't want it beveled, you know? Like, I want a spiral thing. So, let's try long waves now. Okay. Gonna oil these up. Gonna wet these up. I'm not even being particular about the order. I don't care. Like, it's all going on there. It's all gonna dry on there. And so, I'm trying to get this foam on the roots more than anything to tame those a little bit so that they dry smoother. But like I said, no one's gonna see back there. And this is also not a style that I should have got more of the orange and not the gray. I regret that wholeheartedly. And this is gonna be hard because they're not, all my locks are most certainly not the same length for whatever reason. I guess because that's how hair grows. Your hair doesn't all grow at the same rate. Okay, we're gonna try to, because the top one just didn't want to reach. So we're gonna try two. So the idea behind folding that is to secure them, right? So they don't slide off the rod. That's kind of tight. That is so tight. Oh my god. If I spray some water on it, I think that'll help. Okay, so you have to think a little bit about the way you want the direction you want your curls to spiral in. So I know I didn't do that so in a way that y'all can see it. So I'm gonna do it over so everyone can see what's going on. Okay. I'm kind of tucking it into itself for the first little loop-de-loop because that's the best way I can make sure that the ends are curled. And then it don't take much because my hair ain't long. Just roll it on up in there. I'm proud of these few that I did. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So this is where what I'm gonna do for the roots comes in. So the first thing I'm gonna do is dampen it. Oil it up. Let's get these out the way. And then put my loose on it. But also, besides the mousse, I'm gonna get my Super Grow hair gel extra hold. This is what I've been using on my locks lately to retwist with. And it's like very firm. It's a very firm gel. So I feel like that'll help with like the sleekness and making the, you know what I'm saying? This could totally be like a mistake. Like it could be a bad idea. Like it could totally not do what I'm intending it to do. But, and this is also, it lays your edges down pretty nice. So, yeah, we want the front to look nice and sleek. Let me go and put the excess on the rest of my. But yeah, we want the front to look sleek. So make sure you separate the bottom part. My grandma was like, you twist them up and then do it, but I don't think it's gonna work like that. So let me pull out a small one. So I'm trying to figure out, I think I need to wrap these outward so I don't have that bevel, that grandma bevel I was talking about. And then make sure y'all can see. Just wanna roll it up. And shoot. No. Don't let that happen because like I said, we want that. See, yeah, we want that because we want these roots to be tight so it's not looking frizzy and defeating the whole purpose of me doing this. Because if it's look frizzy when I'm done, then I'm gonna be like, I should have just got a retwist. Like, also another part of my lock update. Still have never gone to anybody to get a retwist. Not because I think I'm better than anyone or whatever, or I'm being cheap. I just have not done the work to find someone, and maybe I am a little cheap. I grew up, my mom is my hairstylist. She's always been my entire life. Like, yeah, I've gone to people for like braids and stuff, but that's not something I do super often. And most of my life in which I cared about what happens to my hair. So from 10th grade up until after college, when I eventually got locks, I had short hair. And my mom is a short hair expert. So I just never really needed to go to anybody. And like now, it's just kind of like, I do want to go to a loctician for like every once in a while. Like I want to have a person that I go to for maintenance and upkeep and keeping them healthy, putting me on to good products, whatever, style it every now and then. I'm scared. Like my camera cut off. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that made sense. I feel like I need to. It's not gonna do nothing. I know it's not gonna help nothing, but something made me feel like maybe if I do this, it'll keep the frizz down. But I know it's not. Let's do one on this side, so I don't have to keep. Let's do this. I guess I should keep doing what I've been doing as far as the direction. Let's do this. And this. Oh. Cute. Okay. I feel like you need to see it more times. So let's do it again. And then after one more little slow mo, we just gonna speed through. Just gonna speed. Oh yeah, another thing I'll tell you about later. I have I have a lot of loose pieces, and I just don't let anyone coming for me about why I have them or telling me it's because I bleach my hair, like, because you don't know what it's from, and neither do I. So don't act like you know just because you're pre biases, okay? But I don't like it. Like, I don't this this I don't feel like it should be happening because I don't even style my hair often at all. Like, I just retwist it. I don't pull it tight into any kind of style. I don't even twist it that tight. Like, so why is this happening to me? Like, I don't. This only started recently, but I don't deserve it. So it's like, don't even come for me about my loose pieces because you know you got some too. And your hair not even bleached. So don't do it. Like I said, I'm applying these products in whatever order, like that I feel good about at the time. Sometimes I spray the water, sometimes I don't, because like I said, I did just wash my hair, so a lot of it is still damp, but not all of it. So just try to be understanding, okay? Putting the Super Grow, which I got from Amazon. I got the Supergirl from Amazon. I got the oil from Little Herbs Co. But I'm not like saying you should get that because like it's oil, and I don't think anyone should pay that much for oil. What else? Got the Flexi rods from the beauty supply. We got the little water bottle from beauty supply. So yeah. Oh my god, this one trying to frizz up my other ones. Okay. Alright, we're gonna speed through until we're gonna speed. Hey guys, so I'm just speeding through a little bit of it. I'm not gonna show the whole process because it took way too long and that would just be like so much because this isn't really a tutorial because this is my first time doing this, but I just want you guys to be able to see what the process looked like for me, and like maybe you can try it and maybe you can do it better. But to give you a backstory, so I ended up, after I finished, I sat under the dryer for like 2 hours. That was just as long as I could before I got too tired. And then I slept with this Flexi rods in, which isn't super comfortable. It does not make for like a great night's sleep, but I was like tired enough that I could deal with it a little bit. And when I woke up, my roots were still a little damp, but that just didn't really matter because my roots aren't the curly part in this situation. The lock itself or themselves were dry, so like everything was fine. So I got up in the morning, took out the rods, and now I'm gonna show you the finished look. Okay guys, so I just took out the Flexi rods and this is what we have right now. It's looking so crazy, but I already knew, like I had a feeling last night, I'm gonna have to style it in some way because I won't be able to just leave it. Maybe in a few days I can put it down, but probably not. But yeah. And so I'm trying to run my fingers through it, see if that does something. I mean, they're already probably as loose as they're gonna get. They look like onion rings, which I'm not mad about. Like, I don't care. I just think it's funny. But I don't think this middle part is gonna work, because look at that. It just look kind of messy, like a bird's nest up there, which makes sense. Like, considering how it looked when I rolled it up in there, it should have totally came out like this. I think that having the blonde just makes it just more obvious that it's not retwisted. So I think we're gonna have to do something to like gather it up, and my challenge is gonna be doing that without looking like I'm 12 years old. So I ended up spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to style these curls, and so I realized I needed some hair in my face. Like, at first I was trying to brush it back, but that has never ever worked for me. Like, my forehead's just not built for that. So I ended up putting this little side piece in my face, and I used the style booster edges stuff, if you want to know. But I think this is cute. You'll also see that I used foam, and I kind of twisted up those two sideburn locks like I would do a retwist, because I just wanted them to be hanging. I felt it looked better for them to be hanging down, and they needed to kind of be neat because they're in the front. So I just twisted those two, and then you'll also see that I ended up kind of like faintly twisting the front pieces, like starting it off like I'm doing 2-strand twists, because my roots were still kind of damp, and so by doing that I felt like I could give them a chance to like be a little neater, because the front was looking a little messy. So I ended up taking those out a little later, those little twists. I didn't take them out till like the next day, but yeah, it helped a little bit, but I didn't give it that much effort. But yeah, I think this is cute. I do not look like I'm almost 27, but I don't look 12 either. Maybe. Like, that's something. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so this is what I finally came up with. It was a struggle for me to style this, like, as you can see, for like, it just, I have like this much new growth. Like, my hair locks very, very slow. So like, even if you watch like one of my retwist videos, I have to just twist and twist and twist. Like, my new growth is so long, and it's like, it made it so it's frizzy. And I think if my hair was all one color, it wouldn't bother me as much and it wouldn't be as noticeable. But because I have this blonde, the blonde part, like the blonde new growth, just made it look so sloppy for me. And I prefer, like, there's a time and place for like the earthy, like natural looking look, frizzy look, which I would love to be able to rock, but I feel like with the two colors, I just can't. Like, I feel like I would have to have my hair all one color to like be able to successfully pull that off, because with two colors, it just really bothers me. Like, I can't. So I had to pull it up and give it something neat to do. I think this is cute. Like, I don't know. I also, sorry about being in my car. My phone died, but like, not my phone. My camera died, so that's why I'm in my car, because I have to use my phone now. And yeah, but yeah, I put some moisturizing stuff on the ends, because after having them up in the roller, they just kind of, they're not curly because they were laying flat in the Flexi rod, so like they didn't really do. So in order to fix that, you will probably, like, if you have loose ends, that are kind of kinky, you probably need to wet them and put product on them. I didn't do that because I'm in a time crunch, but I just put some moisturize. I put some curl defining product on it just to help it out for today, but I'll probably wet it like tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, but I hope you guys like it. You know, it is what it is. I feel like this works. Like, I feel like I could keep this for five days. And then I'll have to redo my hair on like a week from now. But we'll see how long I can get it to stay. It's like, yeah, you get those roots, like, you can see them, but it's like, you know, I'm embracing that. It's my natural hair, it's my natural texture. It doesn't get more natural than these dark kinky roots, like, and I'm okay with that. Like, it doesn't, I feel cute today. Like, if the curls fall, I don't know how cute I'll feel, but I feel cute today. I like it. I tried a couple different looks, and it was really just giving 12-year-old. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's all over the place, but it was a trial for me. Like, it was me literally doing something that I don't know how to do for the first time. So yeah, I was learning as you were learning. You might already know how to do it better than me. You know, I have some tips and tricks to make this easier. If you do, nicely put them in the comments. Don't put them in a mean way. Put them nice, because I don't know. I don't know. Okay? Like, let me know if you know. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.